Right, we've already made too much money.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, switching it, some pump up energy coming. Up first, a song from Dimension, who started writing his own songs at a young age instead of following traditional lessons. Let's dive in.
Check, 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 check. Morning, guys. Let me know how the stream quality is. Let's dive into it. Alright guys, I'm actually trying to lose money right now. That sounds funny because I accidentally took a 50K account and I made $2,000 on the open. So I'm trying to bring that back down so that I don't do the 50%. I only want $1,500 profit, so I'm trying to lose money right now. We took a long on the open here, and we just scaled in. Guys, I'm going to show you, as you're tuning in here, dumb money concepts. This is all you need to do. We scale into our positions with dumb money concepts, and we are always right. I don't need thumbnails, no. We have staff, you realize. So, waking up this morning, it was pretty obvious where the market was going. You have to be a dummy. The dumbest of dummies, right? To think that this would be going short. The absolute dumbest of dummies. You have to be a guy who uses a saw when you need a hammer, you know, to be able to short this morning. You got a nail in front of you and you go and you reach into your toolbox, you go into the shed, you look for a tool that'd be proper to nail in the nail. and you pull out a saw, and then you just chop your finger off instead when you miss. Because ultimately, that's what just happened if you shorted this market open. Anyways, that is an insane rally overnight. You definitely do not want to be shorting that. So, pre-market, okay, a couple things happen pre-market, a little bit of a pullback, give us an entry. This is really nice, potentially for shorts now. Potentially. I'm waiting it out. We got $1,600 profit. I'm trying to bring that down. We want that lower. I want less money today. I want 15. We made 18, I think. So, if you know that the market is going to be long, what do? Well, you start drawing levels of where you would want to get in at. It's pretty dang obvious, okay? That's a level. That's a level. Okay? And then you can drop the time frame too if you wanted to and say right here's a level. So that's what I did. Which platform do you buy meme coins? I don't trade meme coins. I would advise trading the NASDAQ because that is the best way to make money. Guys like this. Thanks, Maven Shorts. W trade. Hey, good morning Nigeria. Hunter hunting the market. Yeah. So all we did is we put our hunting zone here, our snares. How do I draw a square here? Right. You use the higher time frames, guys. Okay. And there was nothing on this side, right? There's nothing of significance on this side. So this was the whole zone that you want to be placing your orders. So that's what we did in pre-market. And it's literally that easy. Like today is the easiest of easy opens, okay? A lot of times it's not so obvious, but when you have like if you guys want to make money for sure, all you do is wait for days like today where it just goes up. And then you're just long on any pullback, right? That's your best bet. Okay, let's look at some charts. While we wait, we have 15 minutes till the 4-hour close. So that's what I want to wait for now. After that morning pump is over. Okay. So you guys are curious with Bitcoin. I am out of Bitcoin. I made a video if you guys are following me on the shorts and whatnot. No more Bitcoin for me. Once again. Why, you might ask. This is why, Coinbase. Last week we failed to gain. So I believe I believe it's shorts until proven otherwise, okay? And this is a very strong confirmation, okay? So the fact that the inauguration of Trump caused a rally that was completely eaten up is giving me pretty clean exits, okay? That was the exit liquidity, okay? It's pretty freaking obvious. Chris, no offense, but you look like somebody who has no idea what they're talking about. You would be right. I do look like that. I've been doing this for 11 years. Does that help? I also own a prop firm. One of the largest prop firms in the world. Maybe that helps. And maybe I take off my hat and then, or I'll put my suit back on. Right. So realistically though, what do I think is going to happen with Bitcoin? Well, probably what I've been calling for since November is we would have consolidation right around 100K. This would be distribution, right? This is the exit liquidity, and then we would come back down to where this gap from the win of Trump, right? This is where we're going to rebuy. And then we're going to come up to 150K, and that will be the top. And it's playing out exactly as we would expect still, right? But the reality is, right now, if you hold crypto, this is the position you're trying to take, because this is the top of anything, right? Right, that's the possibility of a top, right? So you've got a potential win of, I guess I exited higher, so it's a little bit different number. I exited at 108. Right, so best top case is 35% from there, right? And the best low is so it's a 1-to-1 sort of thing. So it's not terrible, right? But it's showing downside pressure on the tops, okay? So it makes more sense to be out of Bitcoin and then rebuy, right? Because you're not losing much if it does go up. And the rebuy below this low, right? Anywhere below there, you should be happy. It's hard to guess the top. Yeah, it is hard to guess the top, but it won't go above 150. So you don't need to guess the top. You just need to know where it won't go. And it, like, for sure will not hit 200. Because 200 would mean that this cycle is more voluminous than the last cycle, which is impossible. Just so you guys know, that's impossible. Okay? So we can guess it's going to be around here. Okay? Quickly look at the NASDAQ again. The 15 closed rather bullish, yeah. Honestly, it still looks all right no matter where that 4-hour closes. We might want to take a... Might want to take another long on this guy. I'll just take a long. Why not? Let's leave the long running. We'll add to it if it goes down. It should go down, I think. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have entered quite yet, but
Up
a
next,
bit
I got
lower.
some songs that are gonna make you feel like you're walking on sunshine.
That's alright. Yeah, so this is a second account now. So the reason I'm longing is because no matter what happens, we're still going higher. Okay? And this volatility from the open is more or less done now. Okay? And I guess like we could have watched that and figured that out and then longed down here earlier. But if it comes down again, we'll add to it. But no matter what happens, it should continue up, right? We've got the daily levels. Daily, right? 4-hour levels, right? Same level there. This probably doesn't matter much. And then 1 hour is pretty useless for this, right? So short now? No, thank you, man. Why would you short this? That's incredibly dumbest of the dummies, right? To short something just going because you need to wait for distribution. You need to usually markets don't just do this, right? They usually don't just do this. Right? And especially when there's no levels. These are the levels, right? So we should get some more. Yeah, so I'm gonna just target that. Do prop firms have strategies? I don't know what you mean. Like the prop firm itself have a strategy? Like does the prop firm trade? Prop firms do not trade. That's the whole point of a prop firm. That you trade on the prop firm. Prop firms are not hedge funds. It's a different thing. Where can you learn dumb money concepts? On the Hunter Maven Hunter. I'm a Hunter Maven. My YouTube channel. I'm releasing one video a week. I've got 2 out so far. There's going to be 10. I'm also teaching the end of the day. I'm doing end of day updates on there. If you guys want a Maven account, I do own Maven. You can join the Discord. Discord.gg/Maven. There is a way that you can get an account on there. Yeah, it's a good day. Good day. That's a good open. I haven't even had tea yet. I just sat down and seen an opportunity and we took it. So we're sitting nice at we had to lose money on that one. It just feels so bad to try to lose money just so that you can hit the consistency rule. What do I think about quant trading? Again, like you guys ask a lot of like super incredibly vague questions. Quant trading. Quant trading, just so that we can pull that up, okay? What is, right? What do I think of this? Right? What do I think of quant trading? Like, I can't have an opinion on this, right? it's just a type of trading, I guess, right? Like, I don't know what you're asking. Is there a discount code available for new users? No, no codes. No codes at Maven. We're the cheapest by a factor of doubly as cheap of every other firm. So why would you want to be even cheaper? If I gave you codes, we would go under, because that's how we modeled our platform. Right, should we take profit? This looks pretty good. Flatten it.
Order filled.
Another $1,000. Am I ever going to join the Robbins Cup? Why? There's no point. Another $1,000. Woo! Okay, we're 24 minutes into the day. 24 minutes into the day. We've made 2 trades. Equating to a total of $2,800 in 24 minutes. Guys, I don't if you're not sure about prop firms being the fastest way, assuming you do dumb money concepts. Dumb money concepts is like trading. Trading is the best skill you can get. Okay? Because the reality of trading is you will never be a successful trader until you learn to, one, identify your emotions live and recognize them and not react to them. Right? Two, you need patience. Okay? 3, you need a little bit of smarts, right? You need a little bit of critical thinking. And these 3 skills together make you like the best person. To be emotionally aware, patient, and relatively smart-ish, right? Like, that's going to help you with everything, right? And then you're going to get rich. Okay, that is absolutely pumping. Oh, nice song. The song makes me think of when I was 15. Waiting at the bus stop. I was working at McDonald's. A cap just like this, but it said McDonald's. Going home at 1 a.m. after McDonald's closed. Sitting up waiting for the bus stop. And then this song would come on every single time. Okay, the 4 hours about to close. If this is not a bullish day, I don't know what is, guys. So the great thing with dumb money concepts is we only target sort of like 1 R-ish, right? So what we did, again, let's break it down. First trade, longs in the hunter zone, okay? All we did was shoot for something that was a significant move, right? I didn't even have a target. It just went so fast. It pumped up, right? Showed a little bit of weakness. We got out, okay? Something like that, 1 hour. And then the great thing is, you could have just re-added here, but we were not fast enough, unfortunately. But we re-added, oops, at the exact same price, right? The same price, basically. We added actually lower even. We added here, right? And then we targeted here. So in essence, now that the 4 hour is closing, we could just re-enter that trade exactly again if we wanted to. So you're just getting confirmations of closes. So the next trade was here, okay? And we went here. Okay, something like that, right? 1 R-ish. It's basically 1 R-ish every time. And now the 4 hours is going to close. It's going to be really, really bullish, right? And we're going to see this. We got 30 seconds. We got to just make sure that this closes beyond, and then we're good to re-enter. But if it doesn't, then we might want to get in a short. Because that's the level there. Okay, look at that. 4 hour closed bearishly. So not exactly bearishly, but that is incredible pump. Okay. But we failed to make a new high here. So what do we want to do now? Well, we're not super bullish now anymore, are we? Fill your head with knowledge every day. Is trading your Euro USD bad? No? Why? So this is probably going to go up. But it does look like there's a potential that we're going to see a sell side soon, right? So a really good option when it's this bullish is it might even go back to the next level back, right? But we just want to watch this because look, there's a pass-through daily level here. There's another level here. So you probably want to short here, right? If it does come up there. Because this pump is really, really strong. So there's a good chance there's continuation. Clip of the trade, eh? Yeah, that'd be sick. And this would be great actually to if you guys want to make shorts, just clip the live stream trades, the good trades and everything. That'd be awesome. Let me catch up on those comments here. Fireflies nostalgia. Oh, I said I wanted clout yesterday for the Robbins Cup. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like that's like I'm trading against everyone, right? Like there's no chance I'm gonna win the Robbins Cup. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's no chance. And I'm not the one to start drama for no reason. Like everyone else who says that they're gonna win the Robbins Cup. Every single one of them is doing it just so that they can make attention and cause drama. Every single one. Imagine Hunter entering with the DMC concept. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Robbins, like you have to basically gamble the account the entire time. You have to full margin the entire time in order to get that much profit to win. Right? Did you sell that, Robertus? That's a pretty good short. I see today's stream has good quality. You're welcome. Yeah, we upped the quality of the stream. Thanks for letting me know, guys. So, if you wanted to short there, you could have used this failure because so we knew it was going to go down, right? I just didn't know if it was here or here. So I wasn't willing to take that risk because that's quite the move still. But you could have watched the 1 minute. And this is the great thing about Dumb Money Concepts is you see they work perfectly on every single time frame, right? You could have watched that 1 minute and it's a failure to gain a new level, which means what? Which means they're going to target the next level down. Wow. Isn't that incredible, right? Guys, the 1 minute shows perfect. Everything is perfect. This is how the market works. Because they can only target the next level up or they can target the next level down. That's all they can do, okay? And you're going to see a reaction off of every single level no matter what. And that's why price kind of goes, right? So this is the level, right? That's the move. So they need to test to see if they're going to make... They need to test to see if they're going to make the level down. So they failed. So what's going to happen? We're going to test this level again. Okay? And I'll tell you before, right? Because I'm confident that's what's going to happen. Right? Until proven otherwise. Right? So you're always watching. So they are testing this right now, right? So there's rejection off of that. But in theory, let's watch this. Okay? Is the let me just see if those TikTok stream is working. Nice. How to find levels to trade on? You can look at the video on YouTube, Dumb Money Concepts, if you're curious about that. But it's candle bodies, that's it. The Dumb Money is so simple. And all I want you guys to do with that, practice on Maven, right? And repost your trades. Okay, repost your trades on social media, and that's all I want. I'm going to teach you guys how to trade for free. All I want is you to repost it, tag me, Dumb Money Concepts, tag Hunter, right? Tag Maven, because that's all I want, is I want clout, and I want you to trade on Maven. Did you see that? Look, the 1 minute even works perfectly. I told you it would go right there, okay? And then boom, rejected. Like, the great thing about this strategy is there's zero ambiguity. You know exactly what's going to happen always, okay? So what just happened? Ta-ta. Can you guess what's going to happen next? Julius only traded with me, nice. What's going to happen next, guys? Just based off of this 1 minute candle. What coin? This is the NASDAQ. Excuse me. It also says right here. And right here. Hilarious, right? If you make $150 in a trade, can you request a withdrawal? If you're referring to on Maven, as long as it's one, yeah, I mean, yes, that's fine. Depends on the account size, I suppose. I don't see why that would be an issue. $150. We've had withdrawals. We've had withdrawals of $20. 20 is the lowest. $20 is the lowest you can go. So, I'll tell you guys, why do I not trade the 1 in the 5 minute, okay? Because I just told you, like, all the things that's going to happen, right? And, right, by the way, guys, if you didn't know what was going to happen here based off of that, it was that it was going to sell to this level right there, okay? Which it just did, okay? Well, the reason why I don't do that is, one, I'm not a spaz, okay? That would require a lot of attention, and you would be drained within 15 minutes, okay? And the next reason is you do need to know what's happening as well, right? So if the higher time frames are just telling us it's going straight up like it was this morning, you would not want to be doing this on the 1 minute and 5 minute, right? You would just want to sit in the trade and go up, okay? But in the case that we're right at a level right here, you would, and it's showing both bullish and bearish signs, you could do sort of a range trade like that. It makes more sense to just take fewer trades and know for sure what's going to happen, because in order to trade the 5 and the 1, I would need to know what's happening on the intraday and then also on 5 and the 1. So it's two things to watch. It's much more difficult. When you're trading intraday, you don't necessarily need to know the weekly and the monthly. You can, and it helps, right? It's nice to know the daily level here, right? It's nice to know the weekly levels there, right? Let's actually pull up this other chart just to see where because that's a kind of a weird level. That makes sense. Yeah, like there's no level on that one for some reason, right? But it's nice to know where these levels are, right? Super nice to know where the monthlies are, because those ones for sure will reject. But monthly's too big to be accurate. So, but the daily levels are all right. So somewhere in here it's going to reject, right? So we're hoping we get a nice little wick and then the very top. Watched 3 parts today. Incredible how the price reacts to candle bodies. Yep. Can you show my indicator? It's called Polytrends. It's $250 a month. All it does is draw levels on candle bodies. Yeah, it just automatically draws here, I'll show you what it does. It just automatically draws candle body levels, okay? And it'll be solid if it's not been tested yet, or untested, right? And it'll be dotted if it's already been tested. So the dotted ones are weaker. That's all it does, right? So I'll draw here. I'll look, right? That's all it is. So So the green line means it's below it, and the red line means it's above it, and then the purple lines are the same thing, right? But this is the nearest level, and this is the nearest level. That's all it does. So you need to be able to figure out where the you need to be able to figure things out. Still, but it automatically does it, so it's faster for me, right? So if I go down to the 1 minute, you'll be able to see here. So I don't need to draw things out, right? Here, should print in a second. Take a while. It's a pretty.
Promoting sound showing up there.
Do I use indicators? No, I don't use any indicators. I only use candle bodies. Dumb money concept literally only need candle bodies. Okay. Okay, so you can see here, like that. So that one was tested on that candle, so it turned dotted green. Okay. Yeah, it's called Polytrends. It's by Trader Sumo. Trader Sumo's basically the same style as what I teach. But I branded mine as Dumb Money Concepts and made it a little bit simpler. Oh, he's a better trader than I am. This is eval or funded. This is an evaluation. It really doesn't matter though, right? I'm showing you how to trade. I make money every day, so. I did a live stream for 3 months straight on the same account. That was the 1 hour look. Fine, they all look great. Let's look at gold. We didn't look at gold today. Let's look at euro as well and whatnot. US dollar. What's going on there? Can you guys, a quick question for you guys, can you still see the chart okay if I leave these on the bottom? Because these are my 4, 1, and 2, and I just don't like clicking this back and forth, right? So gold, a little bit of weakness on the all-time highs there, weekly, right? It is showing a bit weakness, probably. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in longs anymore, but I would also not be ready to short, if that makes sense. Yeah, because the 4 hour there is gaining, or not gaining, but yeah. I wouldn't be ready to short gold yet, but long term wise, you definitely do not want to be in a position, I don't think. Let's look at the Euro USD. Euro coming up compared to the dollar. Is it the Dixie that's being weak? Yeah. Yeah, so we called this on the pound last week, right? That it would come up to that level. It did exactly that. Okay. Like literally exactly to the level, okay? And then it's rejecting now. CAD. There's zero chance CAD's gonna do anything but productive. Zero chance. Let's just add the Dixie. Which let's do the pound one. Is it GBP? What's the index for GBP? Index. What is it called? Pound index or something? Is it PXY? Pound. BXY. Yeah, that's it. So I have the Euro EXY. What other ones would we want to look at? CXY. Yeah, I'm not sure what else. What else would you guys want to look at? Hunter, do you like to rave, like go raving? I used to go to raves when I was younger. I haven't been to I go to concerts occasionally. Like I like kind of funky DJ music now. Going to who's it called? Jelly Roll in March. He's like a country guy. But it's been a long time since I've been to like a rave. It's probably been like 5 years. Maybe even more. I did it when I was in my earlier 20s. Raves are fun. You just got to be careful. It's just like a music festival basically, right? Or a rave or music festival, same sort of thing, right? Rave has more negative connotation, but it's all the same, I think. Rave is more electronic music. That's what it'd probably be. In the young days, I was ripped. Yeah, I'm still relatively fit. I just am not obsessed with how I look anymore. I'm obsessed with Maven, so yeah. So Dixie, dollar. Guys, with everything that Trump is doing, he's going to stimulate the economy for sure. You want to be in on US dollar, right? This ramp up, the only reason it's selling off now is because it's kind of like sell the news sort of thing, right? People are profit taking essentially. But he's going to be doing some good stuff for the US economy. And that's just that's objective thought. Like if you like Trump or not, he's going to make the economy better, right? A lot of people don't like him for moral reasons, but that doesn't matter in business, right? So that's gonna next 4 years. You're looking at a good move on the Dixie. You could easily expect to see this back above. When was he in office? Yeah, this is actually good because the economy is better than last time, or the dollar is stronger than last time rather. I think he was in office back here, right? So you're looking at the 20s, 120s. Look at the CAD. Look at this. This is hilarious. What time frame we're looking at? You should be able to see it at the top. I'm not sure why you should be able to see it at the top of the screen if you're on shorts. Or am I? Do I have that wrong? Yeah, you can see it at the top right here. For sure, you can see that. Let me make sure. Yeah, here you can see everything fine. This is the worst the Canadian dollar has ever been. The wokeness of Justin Trudeau has ruined the Canadian economy. Like absolutely, like it's not even coming back to retest. You know what I mean? That is insane. The hilarious thing is the Canadian dollar has crashed at the equal rate that the stock market has gone up, and we're in a bull market. Isn't that insane? Look at this. 7.5% since September. Look at the S&P. This is the stock market, right? I'm going to show you since end of September. End of September is what it was, okay? End of September. 7.5%. The Canadian dollar is collapsing at the same speed that the economy is going up around the world. That's insane, eh? That's insane. Like, it's not just like a flash crash from like some event, right? These are some events, right? 2020, 2022, right? Wow, that's a really fast one actually back here. This would have been the housing crisis, right? This is just a steady collapse, and you don't really see that often. Maybe way back here, 2018, but that's still Trudeau.
Right there.
Hilarious, right?
Coming next, I got music from an era when everyone was obsessed with fidget spinners. Harper leading the way.
Okay, let's quickly look at the euro. The euro and the pound are not doing super well either. Honestly, the only things that are doing well right now, I did a quick look. I believe it's the Swissy, CXY, no, SXY. Yeah. The Swissy, is doing all. No, I guess it's not doing super well right recently, but over a long period of time, it's doing okay, right? It's relatively stable. Okay. And then the Singaporean. Singaporean index? When's the index for the Singapore? I forgot. Anyway, Singaporean dollar, and I think it's SGD, right? USD. No, they do all right. But it's relatively stable, right? And then the US dollar, right? Everything else doesn't do very well right now. Hong Kong, HKD, USD. Right. I want to look at the Chinese economy here. China 50? Can anyone confirm is China 50 the stock market? Is this the stock market? Chinese stocks, China X. Rise of a superpower. What is this? A superhero movie or something, eh? Is this the Chinese stock market? China 50? Does someone know? What's like their equivalent to the S&P? I can bet you anything that US dollar is going to shit. It's going to do one last rally and drop bad. Why? Why do you believe that, John? What's your view on CAD JPY? Let's look at CAD JPY. Looks bearish-ish. Yeah, bearish-ish, right? It's going to be coming down here, right? That's the level. Okay. Right. So this is still kind of printing exactly how we expected, somewhere in this range. We're looking for distribution. We're hoping that we can get that wick and then the sell, right? If not, I'm happy with the day. $2,800 are pretty good for me. In 2025, you will stream daily, teach us more DMC. Yes, daily streams teaching you DMC, advising you to check out discord.gg/Maven if you want prop firm accounts in there. There's some in there that you can have. That's also where I make announcements when I'm going live. Right. And this little wick there tells me that we should hopefully hit my level, right? Because we should come back up here and then target that. So we're gonna try to short that now. We're just gonna bump it down slightly. Hopefully we can come back up wicket and then get in, right? How do you start? What do you mean? What do you mean? How do you start trading? Well, you get an account somewhere, right? I advise Maven, but you can get an account anywhere, and then you start playing around. Generally what you want to do is follow the trend, okay? Thanks, Maven Shorts. US 30 versus US 100. I prefer US 100 because the US 100 is the NASDAQ. NASDAQ is tech stocks. They're relatively volatile. US 30, it's basically the same though, honestly. I've just been trading the NASDAQ. There's more volume on the NASDAQ. The Dow is what US 30 is. Right. Looks a little bit different, but essentially the same thing. Right. Am I in Canada? I am in Canada, yeah. I live on Vancouver Island. Quick look at the SPX. Same thing, bro. Yes, sorry. Yes. The NASDAQ and the S&P basically follow the same thing. NASDAQ's just more volatile. And the levels are at different spots, is all. And SPX looks more bullish, honestly. This looks way more bullish. Like this actually might be, this might be longs actually. I just do the NASDAQ, so. Nice, this is what we want to see. Hopefully we see another little wick. Oh, it looks like Instagram's not able to support this many cameras. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this freaking Instagram stream's lame. Not sure how it works. I think I might need to lower the stream bitrate slightly. I'm having issues with the Instagram stream. Until you do these three things. Prop from accounts in there. There's some in there that you can have. This is not live. It's not live at all. That's not live at all. Because of Trump, would you expect the NASDAQ US 30 to higher in 2025?
Now it's all about the last few years.
A NASDAQ moves more than the US 30, so that's the only way I could possibly guess that. Should I sell here? I'm just gonna sell here.
Order filled.
Let's do that. Okay, this is the third trade of the day. This is the last one. I'm gonna cut the stream off pretty soon. That failure on the 5 there, that's perfect. We'll add up there if it does go higher. Nice. The setup is sick. Thanks, man. What bitrate am I using? 20K. I think it's glitched out Instagram. Instagram kept freezing, so I had no viewers on Instagram, so I need to lower it. How do you feel about Canada becoming the 51st state? I would welcome that. The only reason I'm in Canada still is one moving to the States is dumb. It's idiotic to move to the States. The States economy is better. But it is so much more toxic in terms of the food you eat, in terms of the culture that people have. It's incredibly money hungry, and I hate that. I hate being around people who just flex and brag all the time. It's much more like that than Canada. So personally, I would never. You do have more options though. It's just like a wider diversity, right? I would maybe go to the certain places in the States, but it just doesn't make sense when you could just go to Europe instead, right? So the States is not a good option to go to. The only reason I'm in Canada is because I have some friends here, and I really like where I live in terms of like the landscape, right? But I am planning to leave in winter, so I'm going to be doing Canada, and I speak French too, just not very well. Hey, bonjour. Yeah. That's funny. I speak some French. I went to French immersion when I was younger, so I can understand you slightly. Come to Portugal? Yeah, I'd stop in Portugal. I'm planning to go to Eastern Europe. The time zone's good there for trading. Your money goes pretty far. I can set up tax treaties properly. And I'll be able to trade all day, right? I'll be able to trade London and New York. How long usually on stream? I gotta wrap up in the next 5 minutes. I got a meeting in 20, so I want to make some tea and whatnot. I want to see in the next 5 minutes or so some rejection here. Right? I don't mind if the 5 minutes close above. I want to see a rejection off this. So my snares, my hunter zone is all of this here, right? This is the hunter zone, right? Right? And I definitely do not want to see any closes above that blue line. What do I think of XRP? It's a worthless piece of shit. I both love and hate things like XRP. Not XRP, things like XRP. Things that pump for no reason and get everyone hyped up, right? Because that brings a bunch of people into the market thinking that they're going to get rich. They invest in it and then they lose all their money. And I love it. I love it when everyone comes into the market and loses all their money, because now you're obsessed with trading and you start watching my streams so that you can learn how to actually trade, because you're pissed off that you just lost all your money and you want to make it back. So then you come watch my streams and I teach you how it actually works. And some people end up bonding with it, okay? I say some. I would say majority of people that come through, they basically just say, I'm just going to buy the next meme coin and make $1 million, and this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. You know, I've been in the market for 3 months. He's been in the market for 12 years. You know, he doesn't know what he's doing, right? That sort of mentality. Nice. I said I wanted a rejection within the next 5 minutes. That's perfect. That's what I want to see. Now we need some closes. But yeah, it's great. Do I do meme coins as well? Of course not. Of course not. But I love meme coins because, again, it's the same as XRP. It brings people into the market. And then they're in the market and they lose all their money, and then they want to make it back, so they come to me. And then I teach you for free. Isn't that great? Oh, Hunter, do you classify the Holy Grail? What would you classify as the Holy Grail if it existed in trading? What a crazy question, hey? What would I classify as the Holy Grail? Like, what sort of, like, logic? The Holy Grail. I'm thinking. The Holy Grail to trading is mindfulness. Okay? And that's going to sound really dumb. But to be able to exit your mind and be aware of the thoughts that you have, so as a stream of thoughts come through, paying attention to what you're thinking all of the time and saying, hey, this is the emotion I'm thinking, this is the action I'm taking, and actually putting awareness to every single emotion and action and thought, all three of them, emotion, action, thought, That's going to allow you to become a profitable trader. Doesn't Canada have high taxes? Yeah, it does. Oh shoot, it's come back up, eh? Clip. I think you need another camera angle. How's this one? Boom. I can switch that one over and then you can see me here. We're gonna go back here. Oh, and then I can go back here. I do need another one. You know why? This is why. Because then you can. I gotta pan outside so you guys can see the sunrise. Right? That's why I need another one. And usually the peacocks all sit right here. You can see the peacock poo everywhere. And then so I need a camera that just points outside so you can see the peacocks and the sunrise. Right? And we'll just do this. How's that? I can open that door too in the summer. I don't know. Why not? How's that? Do you guys like behind me or do you like pointed outside? I do need 4 cameras, don't I? Where do I live? I live on top of a mountain.
Some of your top songs in 2020
on an island.
First up, Calypso.
So 15. So the only reason we're in this trade is because it's in a daily level here. Right. And this was the first daily level, right? So this is the zone here. Actually, this is the zone. Right, so that's the area that we wanted to be short, right? And then we're gonna short it down. Okay, so the 4 hour failed to gain this level. So the only thing I'm thinking is we're probably gonna target this level here. It's not super significant. That's probably the target. Like I wouldn't expect this to come all the way back down. It's pretty bullish. All right. So I'd probably target down here. Right? I used to write chat back in those days. You stream crypto shirtless before me. Yeah, that's funny, hey? Do I smoke weed? No. I'm completely sober. I smoke a cigar about once a month. That's what I do. I even don't really eat much sugar because I find that kind of makes you fucked up. Not like fucked up, but like it gives you like sugar gives me hangovers. So I don't take anything that messes with my hormones really. Shorting the NQ, I am, yeah, off the daily level. Anyways, guys, I think that's the stream. I gotta make some tea before my next meeting, so. Kind of crazy to follow this channel when it started in 2020. Nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been around for a long time. I took a couple-year break after I was really running myself down through my ego, right? Trying to be this famous influencer, and it blew up in my face, and then now we're living a more beautiful life, right? Sugar's addictive, totally. Should I put the camera outside or should I have it behind me? Which one makes more sense? I'm not sure. Outside, hey? You can watch the sunrise every morning. Or you want the big screen, yeah. See, that's the thing, is the big, like I got the big screen that you could see. And then I could do these like turnaround things. That's the benefit of that. Or you could see the peacocks. Like those clips where I turn around, that's pretty cool too. I'm sorry. I just need a fourth camera is what I need. Have I used Bybit? No. Open the window. Yeah, that whole door. This whole door opens, like the whole thing. The whole thing just collapses and opens. Same with this, it all just open. So the wall just like collapses on itself. Anyways, guys. I gotta go. I'm gonna end the stream there. I will see you guys. So here's the thing. If you're trying to short here, be careful because it is a bull mark. It is a bull trend right now. I think. Actually, it is a bit bare. I think shorts are okay. I think shorts are good. Dang, we didn't enter on that. Hey, still. Anyways, I think shorts are a great idea. I think longs are also a great idea down here, not here though. Do not long up here. Okay, longs are great down here. Okay, shorts are great here. Okay, just be careful if it does rip, which I don't think it will because of the daily. Okay, you're gonna see a strong rejection there. Okay. Everyone likes outside, eh? You like the outside better? Maybe I need to put this camera somehow. I need to put, no, wrong one. This one, right? This one. I need to put this camera somehow, like, it's just like a little tiny thing. So it's on a mount. But if I could put that and then face behind side, kind of, that might work.
SUV, 5'11", feeling 6 foot deep, I know you shawty getting sex from me, call it lucky, call it bitch, I'm in the